Hey guys, how's it going? I got some super exciting news for you for today's JaYoe conversation. It's sort of a JaYoe update, JaYoe status update on a new project. I have been sort of pressing my Chinese platforms. I contracted a friend of mine named Ben that was led to me by Lee Barrett to manage some of my Chinese platforms that deliver videos to the people here in China. I had not focused on them very much because I was focused on YouTube and Facebook, and I couldn't translate videos quick enough. It was just too arduous. But Ben has started posting on the platform of TikTok here in China called Douyin, and then Toutiao and Bilibili, which are two other YouTube style video services. Things are going pretty well. Actually, a few days ago, my TikTok, my Chinese TikTok, got a video that was over 2 million views, which I have not done a video over 2 million views since, geez, my seafood steam table video, which was a very long time ago. So that is super cool. My friend Ben, who's managing my stuff, gets contacted by different news media outlets and different programs that are interested in maybe a foreign face on their project. And so he was contacted by CCTV. Now CCTV is like the national, it's like NBC or maybe CNN, I guess. It's not all news. It's just different programs. Hello. CCTV is like there's CCTV 1, 2, 3, there's CCTV online, there's all different sorts of CCTV franchises basically. And he was contacted by CCTV online. And they apparently saw some of my videos. I'm not sure which platform they saw them on, but they said, hey, who's this guy you got? We'd be interested in doing a show wrapped around this guy. It'd be the equivalent of like a BBC show in the UK, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe BBC was good. BBC's got a bunch of different shows, right? CNN, maybe CNN would work too, because CNN had that food show with Anthony Bourdain. I forgot the name of it. It's very sad. I used to live over here. This used to be the largest Starbucks in China, I think, for a little while. It was like one of the first big Starbuckses that came to China, and oh boy, I loved living in the city with the biggest Starbucks in China. If you know me, you know that. Anyways, back to the story. So they approached Ben. Ben approached me and asked me if I was into it. I said, hells yeah. 5-part series, traveling around China, and it's focused on cities in China that are ancient, over 1,000 years old. They actually asked me for input. They said, what kind of cities would you like to go to? What do you like to do? What are things that you're interested in? I told them I like adventure stuff. I like making things with my hands. I like cultural stuff as long as it's tactile. I'm not a big fan of museums unless they're like physical remnants of the past, like the Terracotta Warriors. Ooh, I love that, you know. But if it's just me looking at shelves upon shelves of antiquities, well, so yeah, they approached me. Originally, they gave me a list of 5 different places, and I'm gonna read them to you a little bit later. I'm actually at the Apple store. I gotta drop off my Apple Watch because I dropped it. It was so stupid. I was helping my brother-in-law move his refrigerator, and I knew that if I grabbed it's a very heavy refrigerator, if I grabbed it, I might scratch a face. So I took my watch off and set it on the kitchen table, moved the refrigerator, and then as I was putting my watch back on, from taking it off so I wouldn't break it, it fell off my hand and landed on the marble floor and then cracked. I've had the watch for a few days. It's a really, really dumb thing. So anyways, I'm going back to Apple to see if I can get it replaced. When I come back out, I'll have my schedule, and I'll tell you what the show entails, and so that you can be prepared. It's got a lot of cool stuff that I can talk about with regards to this show, but after I get to Apple. This is the Apple store here in T&E Square. Very, very modern. In a very interesting square. All right, I got a little gripe before I continue. You know, I have an Apple phone, I have an Apple computer, I have Apple EarPods, I got Apple watches, and I pay for the Apple Care. And here in China, I don't know if it's everywhere else, but here in China, because I dropped the stupid watch, I bought it a week ago. They says, we'll replace it, but you got to pay about $100 US. It's like I paid like over $100 US for the Apple Care. Well, sorry, that's kind of how what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Best Buy in America. If you get a Best Buy Care, you walk in there, doesn't matter, they replace it, and they said I gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks. What a pain in the ass. Sometimes I think of myself saying this stuff, and I just realize how cockamamie it is that I'm arguing over a supercomputer that I can wear over my wrist, that I can't get it in time, and it's got to be replaced with another supercomputer that isn't cracked, that fits over my wrist, and it could read my pulse and do any number of amazing, stupendous things. And I'm so 2020 problems, eh? 2000 year 2000 and beyond problems. Anyways, so this trip is pretty damn cool. CCTV is going to put it on their online platform, which in today's day and age, that might be even better than it being on TV. It's going to be, it was a 5-part series, but they took off one of the parts. Originally, I was going to be going to an area called Zhangjiajie, which is the Avatar Mountains. If you ever saw the movie Avatar, the mountains that are like floating in the air, those were dreamt up via the inspiration from Zhangjiajie. And I was going to suspend myself on a rope and pick herbs with locals and like, unfortunately Zhangjiajie is not going to be able to be included in the trip schedule, so they're actually separating off another series that's going to be about mountains in China, which I would love to be part of. So hopefully if I can do a good job with this series, then it'll open up opportunities for future series, one of which would be famous mountains in China, and that would be right up my alley. I would love that. This is not going to be like that last CRI trip or anything. This is an event created to create a show based on things that I enjoy doing, which is very, very cool. And so the episode series is going to be called In Chinese City of 1,000 Years. The caveat, the cool caveat to this, I'm not sure when you're going to see this video. I'm going to try and put it out before I start the trip. But they're going to allow me to post on social media during the recordings, which is amazing. Normally, it's sort of like you're under an NDA, so you're not allowed to talk about the show or give any like insights into how it's going. But because the studio is contracting this with CCTV, and basically they gave me this kind of excuse that, sure, go ahead, post to your Instagram and Twitter and Douyin and Bilibili and Toutiao. So you're going to see the whole process as I go through this thing, which is very, very exciting. Anyways, the first episode is going to be JaYoe from the sea. It's in a city called JaYoe, and we're going to be inspecting nature habitats, and we're going to be entering from the seamount of Nanao Island. Old stone bridges. I'm not going to tell you too much because I want you to be surprised, and you're going to follow me through this, but just to give you an idea, episode 2, I'm leaving a lot out. There's a fairly aggressive schedule here, and it's going to start on November 26th, and it's going to go all the way to December 7th. So I'll be on the road going from city to city to city to city filming for this show, which is pretty cool. Episode 2 is in Jingguanchen, Chengdu. We're going to go to the Sichuan Opera. Episode 3 is Ti Ma Yuan in Lijiang. Dancing and singing with Nashi people, the local Nashi, eating a local market, honey of the original ecology. A lot of this stuff is translated through my phone, so it's a bit strange. Local ecology, lots of cool stuff. Yunnan flowers, migratory bird watching, kayaking in a lake, very, very cool. Episode 4, this one's cool. Camel Bell in Dunhuang. Now Dunhuang has an oasis, like the sort of oasis you saw in the middle of the Sahara Desert, like in the middle of the sand, it's this lush lake, basically, that has all of these plants growing around it. So I'm going to be riding camels on camel teams, seeing the scenery. Apparently I'll be spending the night at the desert oasis, looking at the sun, sleeping in the desert, watching the stars. The Mogao Grottos, these old relics there. Silk Road Flower Rain, which is actually a famous sort of opera or performance. And understanding Chinese art in the Silk Road. Westlake Treasure, just a whole bunch of stuff. And then the Zhangjiajie, which that was taken off. But isn't that neat? I'm doing a show. It's a travel show. That's pretty awesome. And you guys are going to come along with me. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about being able to share it. Very, very cool. I'll actually have a guy that'll come with me, Ben from the guy who's doing my Chinese social media. He's going to come with me, and he's going to be my liaison guide, and also going to be my cameraman. So he's going to be filming some stuff, posting it on my Douyin, which is going to be rocking and rolling while we're there. And yeah, very, very cool. I mean, this might be a really, really interesting opportunity. Annie told me not to tell anybody. Annie told me to keep my damn mouth shut. Annie told me she's sort of like the fat lady. She's like, don't do anything until the fat lady sings, and Annie hasn't sung yet. She will sing when I get back from the road. She's not quite as glasses half full as I am, but I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be great. And I'm really excited about bringing you along with me. This could open up a whole mess of doors. It's also one of the reasons why I've been really punching through content. I'm trying to make it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to edit while I'm on the road. So I've tried to record enough videos to where I push content beyond the window of time I'll be on the road on this thing, so that you don't miss a step. I don't know how much time I'm going to have, but the looks of the schedule is like flying, staying, doing, flying, staying, doing, flying, staying, doing, and there's not a lot of room in between for me to edit more stuff. So anyways, should be good, should be good. I'm excited about it. It is canceling out my anger towards Apple right now, and my narcissism towards the idea that I can't get my wrist-mounted supercomputer the way I want it, and I have to pay an extra $100. Anyways, it is what it is, guys. Anyways, it is a beautiful day. This is Tianyi Square. Gorgeous, gorgeous. They got some great flowers. If you could smell, if video could smell, you would smell some glorious smells. There's some beautiful flowers. It reminds me of home. My mom was a big fan of these. It's not lilac. I forget the name of those yellow flowers, but my mom used to love them. So it brings back memories from home. Tianyi Square is gorgeous. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I appreciate you guys going to be following me along on this little documentary opportunity. And yeah, let's experience this together. If it's a dud, we'll experience a dud together. I don't think it's going to be a dud. I think it's going to be great, and I'm really excited about it. If you want to follow some more, like to be honest, if you really want to follow the day-to-day what's going on, I'm going to be recording a Patreon audio podcast during the days that I do this. It's something I can do very easily. I can give a little status update. I'm probably going to post on Instagram and things like this while I'm on the road. So that's something that you'll see. But probably the most current and most detailed chronicle of this adventure will be through my Patreon. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Otherwise, follow me on social media platforms. I'll be trying to spread it around, as well as my TikTok, which I think will be doing some big things while I'm on the road. So cross our fingers. Let's hope this thing does well. And yeah, JaYoe. Keep your eyes open for opportunities. I'll tell you what, some of the best ones that come along are the ones that you don't expect. So I'm hoping this is one of them. Bye.